Good afternoon. Good to see all of you here. I hope that our visitors to campus appreciate our extra ventilation and air conditioning that we've added to this event. So we thought it just add to the ambiance of this celebration. But welcome to the 2023 Leadership and Service Center Awards. This year, we celebrate the 36th anniversary of the awards, recognizing over 300 students, faculty, and staff who have made outstanding contributions to our campus and community. My name is Anna Edwards, and I serve as the Associate Vice President for Student Life and Chief of Staff for Student Affairs. We have many outstanding campus and community leaders with us this afternoon, and we would all like to begin by thanking each of you for your support and your work with our students. Throughout the year, the work you do impacts students, faculty, staff, administrators, and the greater Columbia community. You demonstrate great leadership through your actions and make the Carolina community one that we are proud to call home. We would like to take a minute to thank all of our nominees and applicants for this year's award submissions. If you applied or were nominated for an award, please stand and be recognized for your contributions and actions. Awesome. Thank you. Such incredible students who have done incredible work at the university over 1 to 4 years. Well, I want to turn it over now to our hosts for the evening, Jackson and Caroline. So please welcome Jackson and Caroline.
Hi, everyone. My name is Caroline. I'm a junior here at Carolina studying in public health. A few things involved with on campus include university ambassadors, Greek life, and then I previously was a University 101 peer leader and Pillars for Carolina. Before I pop it off, though, to our co-host, I do just want to crack you guys a quick joke. So, what do you call a dog that has magical powers? Don't be afraid to shout it out. Okay, the Labracadabrador. Thanks for the laughs. Thank you.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Jackson Torbert. I'm a junior math major. I'm formerly involved in Dance Marathon, Pillars for Carolina, and I was a U101 peer leader. I too have a joke. So I'm a math major, so I love counting. And for some reason, my favorite animal is cows. So how do you think that we count cows? With a calculator.
We are so excited to be here this afternoon to celebrate the accomplishments of so many Carolina students, organization, and staff. All of the nominees for each award will be shown on the screen behind us before the announcement of the winner. All award winners will come up to the stage after their name is announced, and please come up from the left and then exit on the right for your photo before you take your seat.
So let's get started with our first award of the day. The Student Organization Advisor of the Year Award recognizes faculty and staff members in the Carolina community who are committed to supporting their student organizations and fostering leadership abilities in students. Join me in a round of applause for all of the advisors that were nominated for this award. This year's recipient has gone above and beyond to promote student leadership and personal growth for the students within the organization they advise. This advisor contributes considerable time and effort to assist the organization and its members in carrying out their mission of enhancing the housing experience. They strike the perfect balance between advocating for the students and allowing the students to take ownership of their organization. Please join me in congratulating the advisor of the Residence Hall Association, Haley Fern, the 2023 Student Organization Advisor of the Year. Unfortunately, Haley was not able to be here today. We thank her for her ongoing commitment to the University of South Carolina.
The Thomas More Craig Leadership Award is given annually to a junior in Omicron Delta Kappa Leadership Society member who has demonstrated the greatest potential for continued leadership and development. To present this award, please join me in welcoming Courtney Worsham, the advisor for Omicron Delta Kappa.
Conditioning. Good afternoon, everyone. The recipient has been an active leader in many areas of campus life, serving as freshman council co-director, vice president of community relations for the College Panhellenic Council, student senator, member of the Carolina Judicial Council, vice president of alumni relations for Omicron Delta Kappa, and on the Homecoming Commission. She has maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA during her time at USC, and she's a member of Omicron Delta Kappa, Phi Beta Kappa, and Chi Omega Women's Fraternity. I've actually had the pleasure of teaching her in class, so I've seen firsthand her commitment to her academics, her sorority, and the Carolina community. She's just been elected as the new president of Omicron Delta Kappa as of Monday night, so I know she'll continue to make a significant impact on our university and community. This young woman has tremendous leadership potential, and I think she's extremely deserving of this award. I'm happy to present the Thomas Moore Craig Leadership Award to Piper Carter. I know. Do I need to go?
Yeah.
The Outstanding Student Service Organization Award recognizes an organization that is a role model to others based on the overall commitment to service and quality of service projects they have organized. Let's give a round of applause for the organizations that were nominated. This year's recipient promotes service by their organization being dedicated to welcoming students from a vast number of pre-professional healthcare careers and providing an extensive mentorship program for its members. From providing service to the Salvation Army Family Store, Harvest Hope, Food Recovery Network, and the Palmetto Place Meal Preparation, this organization has worked diligently to increase its positive impact in the Carolina community. Please join me in recognizing Alpha Epsilon Delta as the recipient of the 2023 Outstanding Student Organization Service Award.
The Student Organization of the Year Award recognizes a student organization that's made a lasting impact on the Carolina community, fostered leadership opportunities for its members, and upheld the organization's mission and values. This year, we have 2 organizations that went above and beyond these roles to provide leadership and service to the USC campus. But first, let's give a round of applause for all the organizations that were nominated this year. Founded in 1968, one of this year's recipients helps to build a community for Black students on Columbia's campus. Their mission is to promote awareness, unity, progress, and sensitivity among Black students and organizations at the University of South Carolina. Partnering with the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, the Civil Rights Center, Carolina Productions, and many other campus partners was a goal accomplished by this organization to promote diversity amongst the university. Please join me in congratulating the Association of African American Students, the 2023 Student Organization of the Year. Unfortunately, there are not any representatives of the Association of African American Students in attendance today. We thank them for their commitment to developing leaders at the USC community and campus. The second recipient of this award carried out their mission of being the premier advocacy and student organization for the advancement of the sorority experience. They embrace their values of friendship, leadership, service, knowledge, integrity, and community through their philanthropy, Circle of Sisterhood. by raising a total of $876,493 for 13 diverse philanthropies. This organization has contributed to many service opportunities within the Carolina community. Please join me in congratulating the College Panhellenic Association, the 2023 Student Organization of the Year.
The U101 Scholarship Award recognizes and rewards undergraduate students who have unmet financial need and who have made significant contributions to the learning environment and community within the University 101 classroom. It is an honor to celebrate the 2023 recipients of the University 101 Scholarship. When your name is called, please come up to the stage for your certificate. Catherine Kuczynski, Jerasia Nabrit, Ehud Melnick, Abby Grace Bryant, and Maxwell Gobble.
The next recognition will be for those completing the Close Family Emerging Leaders Program during the 2022-2023 school year, presented by Mae Francis. Please join me in welcoming her to the stage.
Hold on. Awesome. Okay, so for over 40 years, the Close Family Emerging Leaders Program, or CFELP, has provided students with the tools to develop their leadership skills and prepare them for leadership roles both on and off campus. During the fall and spring semester, 2 groups of students dedicated 8 weeks to learning and growing together as both leaders and individuals through activities and workshops. All of those who completed the program are receiving a certificate of completion to show their mission for continued growth and development as student leaders. Participants who completed CFELP in the fall of 2022 semester and spring 2023 semester, please stand so that we can recognize you for your great achievements. And then at the reception afterwards, I'll give you your certificate because there's too many names to read out, but good job.
The Outstanding Student Volunteer Award recognizes a student who has made an outstanding contribution to the community and university through service. Please join me in applauding all of the student nominees for their commitment to service. This year's recipient focuses on the relationships that they have been able to develop with others through varying service opportunities. Through their service and leadership experiences with Girls on the Run, this student has been able to lead nearly 40 female students in building self-worth and reflecting on what makes each woman special. Their experience within the Good Samaritan Clinic, Global Community Health Volunteers, and serving as the president of the Pre-Health Journal Club have enhanced their medical experiences while also allowing them to serve the Carolina community. They have also served outside communities during their leading of the service learning trip to Panuachel, Guatemala. By reflecting on their experiences, they have found, quote, the common good is to provide health care to communities where they may not have easy access. Please join me in congratulating Audrey Galimba, the 2023 Outstanding Student Volunteer. Unfortunately, Audrey was not able to be in attendance at our ceremony today. Please join me in another round of applause for her ongoing service at Carolina and within the community.
The next award, the Carolinian Creed Champion Award, will be presented by Jesse Townsend, Assistant Director of Academic Integrity. Please join me in welcoming him to the stage.
People of integrity and honesty not only practice what they preach, but what they preach. The Carolinian Creed Champion Award honors these individuals. They are the keepers of the creed, those who embody the Carolinian Creed's tenets of acceptance, compassion, integrity, leadership, and respect intricately that you can see it in their interactions and contributions. The Office of Student Conduct and Academic Integrity is honored to recognize both the student and the staff recipients of the 2023 Creed Champion Award. The Carolinian Creed Champion student recipient, Heidi Diaz, is a graduate student in the Language and Literacy program. Heidi serves as the secretary of the Alliance of Latinx and Black graduate students. The Alliance of Latinx and Black graduate students serves as a safe space for Latinx and Black graduate students to collaborate and learn from each other by navigating academia and mentoring undergraduate students. Her nominator writes, Heidi is the mother of 3 children under the age of 6, yet she managed to complete her graduate coursework as an A student. Anyone who knows Heidi knows that her heart is in everything she does. Heidi's positive effect on the Carolina community has created a nurturing environment where USC students of the LGBTQIA+ often come to her for advice and mentorship as a safe space. Heidi also serves as a multicultural assistance peer program mentor and conducts research supporting promoting cultural and linguistic interdisciplinary equity in public school classrooms. With gratitude for her commitment to living the tenets of the Carolinian Creed, we are honored to award Heidi Diaz with the Carolinian Creed Award. Though she is not able to be here today, it is with admiration for her efforts to bring the values of our Carolinian Creed to life through her involvement on campus and living the creed. The Carolinian Creed Champion faculty staff recipient, Dr. Suzanne Hardy, serves as a clinical assistant professor and the program coordinator for the master and EDS programs, including holding superintendent advisory board and the principal advisory board meeting, handling the work related to accreditation, hosting informational sessions, overseeing the admissions, and advising students. Her nominator wrote, her work demonstrates compassion and foresight because she connects current students to exemplary mentors. She values integrity, one of the leadership dispositions that all master and educational specialists have woven throughout their programs. Unfortunately, Dr. Hardy has had to submit a report of misconduct on students' academic integrity. Even though it is difficult to report, she still upholds the Carolinian Creed for all learners. Beyond current students, she still keeps a good relationship with alumni and informs them of the best practices that are occurring. With gratitude for her commitment to living the tenets of the Carolinian Creed, we are honored to award Dr. Suzanne Hardy with the Faculty Staff Creed Champion Award. And Dr. Hardy was also unable to make it today, but it is with great admiration and thanks for her efforts to bring the values of our Carolinian Creed to life through her work. Thank you.
Now, please join me in welcoming Dr. Ambra Hyatt, Director of the Leadership and Service Center, to the stage to present our next group of awards.
I'm honored to present some awards specifically for our graduate and professional students. The Outstanding Graduate Student Award for Entrepreneurship, Creativity, and Innovation was a step. Oh, let's do service first. The Exemplary Graduate Student Award for Service was established to recognize graduate and professional students who have made outstanding contributions to the community and university through service. Let's applaud the graduate students who were nominated for the award. This year's recipient believes the best way to create a more inclusive world is through increasing cross-cultural understanding. Their service involvement includes serving as a Thinking Globally ambassador during the fall 2022 and spring 2023 semesters, and as the Community Service Secretariat and peer mentor for the Health Promotion, Education, and Behavior Student Engagement Committee, and finally, as a Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Student Fellow. Please join me in congratulating Ghazi Sakir Mohammed Pritam as a recipient of the Exemplary Graduate Student Award for Service. The Exemplary Graduate Student Leadership Award was established to recognize graduate and professional students who have contributed significantly to the Carolina community through active involvement in beyond the classroom activities. Please join me in recognizing the nominees for this award. The recipient is an international dual degree student who served as a student leader for the International Business Program and was elected this semester as a student ambassador for the Graduate Women in Business Club. Their campus involvement includes Off Broadway, entrepreneurship endeavors with GrowCo and the Favor Entrepreneurship Center, and collaborating with professors in the Diversity and Inclusion program through hosting cultural events and mentorship programs. Please join me in congratulating Tanya Purique of the Exemplary Graduate Student Leadership Award. And finally, the Outstanding Graduate Student Award for Entrepreneurship, Creativity, and Innovation was established to recognize graduate and professional students who have significantly improved systems or processes or increased the efficiency of systems within the university and beyond. This includes students who have created innovative programs, practices, or policies, or have applied their entrepreneurial skills to serve students in the greater community. Let's give a round of applause to the nominees. This recipient's involvement includes serving as the president of the Graduate Student Association from 2021 to 2022, director of Makerspace for the Rapid Prototyping Lab, and started the Women's Mentorship Program on campus, all while pursuing their PhD in mechanical engineering. A reviewer stated that the nominee's letter explicitly addressed the purpose and intent of the Entrepreneurship, Creativity, and Innovation Award. They eloquently described her unique contributions and passion for her industry. She's very accomplished, as evidenced by the resume and letter, and truly embodies the spirit of this award. Please join me in congratulating Samia Ragu as a recipient of the Outstanding Graduate Student Award for Entrepreneurship, Creativity, and Innovation.
The Rosemary Broadway Award was established to honor Rosemary Broadway, a beloved USC employee who is an advocate for off-campus students. This award is presented to a full-time undergraduate or graduate student who is actively involved in community service. Congratulations to the nominees for their advocacy and leadership. This year's recipient has volunteered with the Oliver Gospel Mission Toby's Place Women and Children's Shelter, where they served as an evening resident assistant. In addition to serving with Harvest Hope, where they helped organize donations and create care packages, this student has also served on campus within the multicultural women's discussion-based organization, savvy, and represented USC admissions through their membership with the Multicultural Student Outreach Team, where they served as a summer seniors counselor. They are motivated to volunteer within the Carolina campus, as well as the outside community by embracing her values of compassion, dignity, and respect. It is my distinct pleasure to announce Chandler Murria as this year's recipient of the Rosemary Broadway Award. Unfortunately, Chandler was not able to be in attendance today, but we thank her for her continued service to the university and the Columbia community.
The Wilson Kibler Bicentennial Award honors a student whose demonstrated leadership abilities and experience have contributed to student life at USC. With over 50 nominees for this award, let's give a round of applause for the dedication and hard work of our nominees. This year's recipient has demonstrated strength and leadership through acts of advocacy, compassion, and fighting for the rights of Black students on USC's campus. Serving as the president of the campus NAACP, they were part of creating the statewide movement aimed to rename. Under their leadership, NAACP partnered with student government, sororities, and fraternities across campus to hold voter registration drives that were successful in registering over 200 voters. This student stated, quote, "I have learned so much from this position, and one of the most important things is that you can affect students no matter what position you are in." Please join me in congratulating Kaylee Bright as the recipient of the 2023 Wilson Kibler Bicentennial.
Our next award will be presented by the Director of Baptist Collegiate Ministry, Reverend Adam Venters. Please help me welcome him to the stage.
Woody Hammond Award and Scholarship was started several years ago by the longtime chaplain of the university and religious worker. His name was Woody Hammett. The award is given to a student that exemplifies what it means to love God, love academics, others, and the University of South Carolina. It is our honor this year to give the award to Dylan McNaughton. Dylan has shown an incredible initiative in the way of academics, doing very well in his classes, serving others, not only through our ministry, but other ministries on campus, and leading opportunities such as helping foster and facilitate not only spiritual life and academic progress in his own life, but in others as well by aiding freshmen coming in, as he is also a freshman. I've seen this personally, and then I had the recommendation of another university religious worker in this, but is also, out of all those different things, a member of the Carolina Band. And so this year, I'd like to present the nomination for the award, the Woody Hammond Award, to Dylan McNaughton.
The Strom Thurmond Steve Cannon Carolina Care Scholarship honors an undergraduate student who has made significant contributions to USC and the surrounding area through community service. Congratulations to our nominees for this year's award. This year's recipient has served as a U101 peer leader and the morale color team captain for Dance Marathon, where the organization raised over $900,000 for the Children's Hospital, and where their individual team raised over $13,000 for the Prisma Health Richland Children's Hospital. Outside of USC's campus, they have completed over 1,500 hours of community service as a volunteer advanced emergency medical technician and hold both South Carolina and North Carolina AEMT certifications, as well as a National Emergency Medical Technician certification. When speaking about their service, they said, "This has been the greatest joy. being able to make small incremental changes in our community, one patient interaction at a time. Because of his commitment to service, I am honored to announce Jack Otterson as the recipient of the 2023 Strom Thurmond Steve Cannon Carolina Cares Scholarship.
For our next award, please join me in welcoming Amelia Gary with the Gamecock Community Shop to the stage to present the Outstanding Gamecock Pantry Partner Award.
Hello, I'm Amelia Gary. I am the Director of Education and Outreach at the Gamecock Community Shop. First Lady Arrow Aramides is a woman of inspiration and change. Leaving behind her life in Greece, the First Lady traveled to the United States to advance her academic career. Enrolling at the University of Wisconsin of Madison, she becomes the first-generation college student in her family. Working hard and earning 3 master's degrees, a bachelor in mathematics from the University of Wisconsin-Madison, a master's in art history, and a PhD in philosophy from the University of South Carolina. First Lady was a tremendous help with assisting in the Gamecock Pantry relocation to the Carolina Coliseum, financially assisting and forming a one-stop shop for all of the Gamecock's resources. The community shop was then created, molding the community shop into a more comfortable environment for the clients and pals. We were able to increase our numbers this school year. We are incredibly thankful and honored to be able to recognize the First Lady with the Outstanding Gamecock Pantry Partner Award, and we are thrilled that she will be joining us at the reception following the ceremony.
For our next award, please join me in welcoming Emily Boardman, Graduate Assistant for the Leadership and Service Center, to the stage to present the Outstanding Community Partner Award.
Hello. I'm so happy to present the Community Partner Award to Jordan Thomas. Jordan and Share One Love work to empower justice-involved youth to heal, grow, and connect through the power of sports and play. His work and dedication to the youth who are impacted by the justice system works to create a better tomorrow for the Columbia community and a better society for the next generation. He works tirelessly to participate in our Service Saturday events, and the experiences of the students who are involved with Share One Love describe it as an incomparable experience. So please join me in celebrating Jordan Thomas and Share One Love with the Outstanding Community Partner Award.
First-year students are the future leadership here at Carolina. The Jessica Horton Outstanding New Student Leader Award honors a first-year student who has contributed significantly to the Carolina community through active involvement in co-curricular activities. This year's recipient has shown strength and leadership within various roles on campus. They fundraised over $3,700 to benefit the children at Prisma Health's Children's Hospital in the Midlands. They're a member of USC Dance Marathon Morale and serve on the executive board for Circle of Sisterhood, where they lead as the Percent Night Chair. They're also the recording secretary for Gamma Phi Beta. Their nominator says they are truly a one-of-a-kind person, and they have made such a positive impact within the community and the people they've met. Please join me in congratulating Izzy Hughes, the 2023 recipient of the Jessica Horton Outstanding New Student Leader Award. Unfortunately, Izzy was not able to join us at the ceremony today, but we honor her involvement throughout her first year on campus and look forward to seeing her in the coming years as well.
Each year, we honor a remarkable woman for campus and community work with the Outstanding Woman of the Year Award. These women have shown excellence in one or more of the following areas: academic achievements and awards, campus involvement, community involvement or service, athletic activities, performing arts, campus media, work experience or internships, and contributions and impact to the university and other women. Join me in acknowledging the nominees for this award. As a female in history and philosophy, a male-dominated field, she has seen the lack of female role models, specifically in the academic setting. This student has committed to creating an inclusive environment for women on USC's campus. She has served as president of the National History Fraternity Phi Alpha Theta, where she tripled membership and established a social media presence with the majority of the membership being women. A current passion for her surrounds the beauty standards set forth for women and how those are then portrayed in the media. She will be presenting her thesis, The Commodification of Color, Fashion Fair Cosmetics, and the Profiteering of Race in Ebony Magazine advertisements. At the Carolina Phi Alpha Theta Conference at the College of Charleston, in the words of her nominator, her commitment to inclusivity and equity has been a guiding force for our members, and her unwavering passion for social justice has inspired us all. Please join me in congratulating Catherine Quizell, the 2023 Outstanding Woman of the Year.
For our next awards presentation, I'd like to invite Jamie Ayers, Coordinator for the Leadership and Service Organizations, to the stage to present this year's Hall of Leaders.
There are many times throughout the year when the Division of Student Affairs and the Department of Academic Support call upon student organization leaders to serve as ambassadors, special event hosts, or simply sounding boards for new ideas, policies, and programs. The students who comprise the Hall of Leaders at the University of South Carolina consistently go the extra mile for the university and have a significant leadership role in regard to the organization's overall purpose. Additionally, these students are selected by their peers of their respective organizations. Please join me in recognizing the nominees this year. As we recognize each recipient, please come up to receive your certificate and plaque, and we ask that you remain standing in the front of the stage so that we can recognize you all. The 2023 Hall of Leaders inductees are Anna Miklich, representing Gamecock Consulting Club, Claire Haynes, representing Residence Hall Association, Emily Barrows, representing Kappa Delta Chi Sorority Incorporated, Ariel Cooper, representing Savvy, Erin Finnegan, representing the College Panhellenic Association, Athena Leidy, representing Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Hannah Prost, representing Chi Omega, Jackson Goldsmith, representing the American Society of Mechanical Engineers, Jada Hudson, representing the Association of African American Students, Juliana Tynell, representing USC Homecoming Commission, Maddie Lawson, representing Carolina Productions, Niara Rivera, representing Alpha Alpha Alpha, Lily Yu, representing Alpha Xi Delta, Reedy Newton, representing Student Government, Savannah Belt, representing On Your Time Initiative Student Advisory Board, and Will Kronsberg, representing the Daily Gamecock. Please join me in giving all of our 2023 Hall of Leaders inductees a huge round of applause. Thank you. I would like to introduce our next presenter to the stage. She is a previous recipient for our next award and an alumnus of USC, where she majored in African American Studies with a minor in Women and Gender Studies. She currently serves as a research assistant and student engagement coordinator for the Center of Civil Rights History and Research here at USC. Please give a warm welcome to Kayla King.
The Caroliniana Award was established with the intent to recognize students who have been the tireless behind-the-scene workers and leaders that every student, organization, or activity needs. They bring distinction to themselves and their organizations. Please join me in celebrating the nominees for this award. This year, we have 10 outstanding students who have been found deserving of this award. These students' names will be engraved on a permanent Caroliniana Awards plaque in the Russell House. As we recognize each recipient, please come up to receive your certificate and plaque. We ask that you please remain standing in the front of the stage so we can recognize you all. The first recipient is a student that has been dedicated to empowering Gamecock women through 2 organizations, Women for Global Empowerment and Women in Business Council. Serving as president of the Women in Business Council this fall, she led 23 members to Boston to represent USC at the Harvard Women in Business Conference. This recipient has been successful in fostering a community where women can learn about issues surrounding global female health and education and discuss their own experiences in a safe space. She has served in several leadership roles such as president, senior advisor, and a member of the Outreach Committee for Women for Global Empowerment. Please join me in congratulating Amanda Harper as a recipient of the Caroliniana Award. Our next recipient is a student who has worked one-on-one with students as an academic engagement peer consultant in the Student Success Center. She has volunteered with Dance Marathon, the Carolina Closet, and has been an active member of PRISA, Zeta Phi Eta, and her sorority, Alpha Chi Omega. Her nominator says, she is excellent at helping with social media, event planning, and working with student communications, but she showed her strength in working one-on-one with students. Please join me in congratulating Elizabeth Heiner as a Caroliniana Award recipient. This next recipient lists his passion for advancing sustainability on campus and beyond through his academic coursework, leadership, and service. He has served as a student peer leader in the Office of Sustainability Sustainable Carolina Leadership Program, as well as the project coordinator for the Green Certification Team. He has dedicated his energy to working with office managers, event planners, and fraternity and sorority houses to improve the sustainability of their operations and events. In addition, he serves with the South Carolina Energy Office, where he strives to promote sustainability on and off campus. His nominator says, considering his enthusiasm, professionalism, leadership, and intellectual curiosity, I believe that he is an excellent candidate for this award. Please join me in congratulating Evan Renshaw as a Caroliniana Award recipient.
Our next recipient has positively affected the College of Social Work community, serving as a student senator and a student representative for her cohort. She exemplifies true leadership and service. Her interest in disability rights, policy, and activism shows in her roles as a committee member for planning the National Association of Social Workers South Carolina Legislative Day, as well as through programs that showcase the local needs of the disabled community. She has also been successful in planning spaces where students can discuss disability in higher education. Her nominator says she has a social justice heart, which is evident to all who know her. She speaks with integrity and professionalism and has a true commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. Please join me in congratulating Isabella Borduas as the Caroliniana Award recipient. The next recipient is a leader who has demonstrated outstanding growth throughout his time at Carolina. He served as the president of the East Quad Hall Government, a Columbia Mayor's Fellow, a student government senator, a deputy secretary of inclusion and equity in the cabinet of the student government president, a university ambassador, and a resident mentor. He is also active in the NAACP and Bond on campus. In the broader community, he serves as a Congressman Clyburn Fellow and is dedicated to activism for civil rights, equality, and women's reproductive rights. He has also been a leader within Pi Sigma Alpha. His nominator says he is a highly intelligent, congenial, compassionate, energetic, and highly dedicated student leader. Please join me in congratulating Jaheim McLaurin as a Caroliniana Award recipient. This next recipient showed outstanding leadership when she was given the title of the first ever lead program assistant mentor within the Student Success Center. She has taken a lead role in the Gamecock School Supplies Initiative, where she has arranged donation drives, written thank you emails to donors, created a better tracking system for borrowed items, and conducted an inventory for hundreds of school supply related products. Her nominator says the peer consultant program has really thrived under her leadership, and she consistently exceeds the sentiment of leaving something better than you found it. Please join me in congratulating Julia Blay as a Caroliniana Award recipient.
The next award recipient has shown true leadership through an active role in his fraternity, having served as vice president of the Theta Nu chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated and as the assistant district director for South Carolina, where he serves as the official representative for 15 undergraduates chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha across South Carolina. Within his roles on campus, he also serves as university ambassador, co-director for freshman council, and a research assistant at the Neurodevelopment Disorders Lab. This past calendar year, he logged 57 community service hours throughout his volunteer work with the Carolina Clemson Blood Drive, Broward County Food Drive, Basic Needs Hub Drive, and at the Ridgeview High School National Panhellenic Council Showcase. Previously, he served in the Black Honors Caucus and as a multicultural assistance peer program mentor. His nominator says, his dedication to leadership development through mentoring others is truly impressive. Please join me in congratulating Kayla Phelps as a Caroliniana Award recipient. Our next recipient has served many roles in student life, such as being a senior marketing assistant, where she works to increase and improve the department's social media platforms, as well as being part of developing the Student Life Ambassador program. Serving as an active student leader in her sorority, campus ministries, and the university ambassadors, she demonstrates a passion for service and commitment to making a positive impact in the USC community. Her nominator says her contributions have been marked by a selfless spirit that seeks to uplift others, highlight diverse student experiences, and recruit the next generation of Gamecocks. Please join me in congratulating Kate Garrett as a Caroliniana Award recipient. The next student served as a member of Alpha Kappa Psi, where he led passionately as president of this business organization, learning what it means to be a professional role model to his peers of all majors. He also served as a member of the Capstone Student Government and Dance Marathon. His nominator says his ability to grow as a well-rounded individual is easily seen as a characteristic of a great leader, but should not go unnoticed the mark he has left on his friends, peers, organizations, the university, and community. Please join me in congratulating Ryan May as a Caroliniana Award recipient. Our final recipient is an active member on campus by serving as a U101 peer leader, teaching assistant, and serving on the executive board of Dance Marathon. Being involved in multiple honor societies such as Omicron Delta Kappa, Order of Omega, and Phi Beta Kappa, where he was able to lead the Greek community to raise over $225,000 during their 2021 through 2022 campaign. His nominator described him as being dedicated to serving the campus and the community while also being committed to academic excellence. Please join me in congratulating Seth Hyges, please forgive me, I pronounced that name wrong, as a Caroliniana Award recipient.
Our final recognition of the day is the David and Nicole Tepper Scholarship Award. Through the generosity of the David and Nicole Tepper Foundation, my apologies. All right. Our final recognition of the day is the David and Nicole Tepper Scholarship Award. Through the generosity of the David and Nicole Tepper Foundation, 2 students will be provided a full scholarship to cover tuition, housing, and additional expenses for the recipient's sophomore, junior, and senior years at USC. Financial needs should not impact a student's ability to complete their college career, and the recipients today have showcased impressive efforts to excel and be involved at USC through leadership, community service, and academic involvement. As we announce this year's recipients, we are also very excited to recognize the recipients from this past year. To help us recognize and announce these recipients, we are excited to invite Nicole Tepper to the stage to help us honor our recipients this evening. Our first recipient of the David and Nicole Tepper Scholarship Award from 2022 is Juliana Arias Rivera. Juliana is currently studying business administration and is involved with several organizations on campus, including student government, Alpha Kappa Psi, the Latin American Student Organization, and serves as the secretary and treasurer for Omicron Delta Kappa. Please join me in congratulating our first recipient of the 2022 David and Nicole Tepper Scholarship Award, Juliana Arias Rivera. Our second recipient for the David and Nicole Tepper Scholarship Award is Keenan Williams. Keenan is studying public health and involved with the Capstone Scholars Program and serves on the Sport Club Executive Board. Please join me in congratulating our second recipient of the 2022 David and Nicole Tepper Scholarship Award, Keenan Williams.
Let's now shift to recognizing the 2023 David and Nicole Tepper Scholarship Award recipients. The first recipient this year stated that in their short time at USC, they found nothing more important than the connections that are fostered and the community that has grown. Thanks to Pillars for Carolina program, this student was able to make those connections and gain confidence within their first few weeks at USC. They've been busy working with student Gamecock television and have taken on a leadership role on the tech team. This student also finds the time to volunteer with the South Carolina State Museum Archive Library through the connections made at SGTV. As a broadcast journalism major, this student has been able to devote efforts to their studies and has been on the president's and dean's list this past year. Please join me in congratulating the first recipient of the 2023 David Nicole Tepper Scholarship Award, Delaney Flanagan. Our second recipient this year made sure to find ways to be involved and has followed their passion for helping others and making healthcare more accessible. They currently work with Prisma Health Children's Hospital as well as the Lexington Medical Center. They serve in a leadership role for the Galen Health Fellow community and are part of the Pre-Health Honor Society Alpha Epsilon Delta, as well as Dance Marathon, Cure, and Medalem, which provides mentoring for elementary kids in the Columbia area. The student continues to find ways to help serve others by working with a team to research autism spectrum disorder in infants with the Early Social Development and Intervention Lab. While the student manages to juggle 2 jobs, school, and host of extracurricular research and activities, they know that the hard work is worth it. Please join me in congratulating our second recipient for the 2023 David and Nicole Tepper Scholarship Award, Jalen Souza. As we conclude our ceremony, please join me in one final round of applause for all of the nominees this year. Thank you again for taking time today to celebrate and recognize all of these accomplishments and the incredible impact they've made on our campus and in our community. Now please join us for a reception on the Russell House patio and have a great evening.